Tempronics is commercializing solid-state devices for heating and cooling applications. And so solid-state devices means a semiconductor chip, a very small semiconductor chip that can be mounted in various types of products to add heating and cooling to that surface. So for example, an office chair, a bed, an automotive seat, or any number of surfaces, including wheelchair cushions, hospital beds, nursing beds, and a variety of other applications.
Engineering, there's a certain aspect of technology and a certain aspect of just electronics in general that kind of creates a sense of wonderment. But it's really important to have that emotional connection to what you're doing and to whatever your passion actually is. There's a program at the U of A that does an internship program for other companies. And at the UA Micro Nano Fabrication Center, I worked with them to get a job with Tempronics, and eventually we actually came on full-time as salaried engineers.
During my time here at Tempronics, I've had the opportunity to work with product development, and that includes, building prototypes and designing, testing, and analyzing. As part of that team, your name is put on a patent as part of the team member that made that product possible. And during my time in college, I spoke with some faculty, and they told me, you might make sure you follow your goals. And so I always wanted to be an engineer, so I decided to come to the U of A.
I'm Rick Myers, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer here at Tempronics. Tempronics is all about innovation. I spent a long career in IBM as an engineer and as an executive, and I had a great time. I got a phone call 6 months ago from a friend and said, how would you like to come join me, Tarek McKenzie, here at Tempronics, and be part of a startup? Work with great young engineers. Bringing all of that together has just created a really exciting and very, very invigorating environment to be part of.
Here at Tempronics, I'm an associate engineer. So I graduated from the University of Arizona in 2013. I got a Bachelor's of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering. So I started as an intern at Tempronics in my sophomore year, the summer of sophomore to junior year. And I got that as a connection through one of the advisors at the U of A. So I started my internship there, and then several years later, once I graduated, they hired me on full-time.
So our relationship with the University of Arizona goes back from the very beginning of the company. In fact, when I started this company, I joined the nanotechnology cluster in Tucson. We get set up in one of the laboratories at the U of A that was allowing private industry to come in and use the facilities for a nominal fee. And so that's where we started the company, was at the University of Arizona in one of those laboratories. We have very strong affiliation and synergy with the University of Arizona. We use students from the University of Arizona, work here, interns. We've hired professors there, several professors there as consultants along the way.
I got my internship here at Tempronics by visiting an iExpo, which is a career fair for engineers at the University of Arizona. And Tempronics had a booth, and I talked to them, and they're the only company that really seemed like I could help, like actually get hands-on work compared to just being in a cubicle sitting around.
I like the fact that we can be creative here, and we can really explore, any ideas we have, and they really get implemented from us. It's not, management saying, just go do this. We get to actually build what we want to and see how that works. What I enjoyed most about my experience at U of A was just like, the connections there, and I liked meeting all the people, and classroom sizes weren't too big, but they weren't so small that I felt you were on stage or anything.
We want to build a strong economy in Arizona, and our universities are graduating the kind of talent who can help take these ideas and solve problems for society. So the talent that we have coming out of our university is the workforce that we have in this state that lets us compete with the rest of the world. And I'm very proud of the quality of that talent that's coming out of our universities.